Hello everyone, welcome back. In this session I am going to discuss about the working of 4-stroke diesel engine. In that the fuel whatever we are going to use, that is the diesel, and cycle operation cycle is the diesel cycle, and 4-stroke engine is the 4 strokes are namely suction stroke, compression stroke, power or expansion stroke, exhaust stroke. This working we can explain with the sketch, where the 4-stroke differently we can show with the different diagrams. First we will take the what are the its parts are there, diesel engine parts, then we go for the explanation of each of the stroke. This is the diesel engine. It consists of the cylinder, piston, inlet valve or a suction valve, exhaust valve and fuel injector. That difference we can notice here. Instead of the spark plug there is a fuel injector, and this is connecting rod, crankshaft, okay, then crank and crankshaft, and the extreme position towards the cylinder head is the top dead center TDC, extreme position towards the crank end, that is a bottom dead center BDC. First we will take the suction stroke. In this stroke the piston moves from the top dead center to the bottom dead center. Therefore the partial vacuum is created inside the cylinder, that is the low pressure area is created inside the cylinder due to the movement of the piston. As outside pressure is the atmospheric pressure, due to this pressure difference the air enters into the engine cylinder. Then that whatever the crankshaft is there, it makes a half of the revolution. The next one is the compression stroke. In this one the piston moves from the bottom dead center to the top dead center. In this both the inlet and exhaust valve remains closed, and the air whatever is there inside the engine cylinder, that is compressed to a higher pressure and the temperature, and crankshaft makes a half a revolution in this stroke also. The next one is the power stroke. At the end of the compression stroke the fuel is injected from the fuel injector into the combustion chamber. When the fuel is injected, the already air whatever is there, that is having the higher temperature than the ignition temperature of the diesel fuel. Therefore as soon as diesel is enters into the engine cylinder, gets burning or starts the ignites, then due to that the combustion of the diesel fuel takes place inside the cylinder. Due to that combustion of the diesel, the whatever the burnt gases are there, flue gases are, those will force the piston to the downward direction. Burnt flue gases are develops a higher pressure. Due to that pressure there is a force, that force pushes the piston in the downward direction. That is the power stroke. In this one again both the inlet and exhaust valve remains closed, the piston moves from the top dead center to the bottom dead center, and crankshaft makes a half a revolution, and this is the power stroke where the power is produced, or this is the expansion stroke we can say, and this is the very important stroke for the operation of the diesel engine. Then next one, exhaust stroke. In this one when the piston reaches to the bottom dead center, the exhaust valve will be get opens. Due to that opening, due to the pressure difference between the inside cylinder and the outside atmosphere, the exhaust or burnt gases whatever are there, those will be flow out of this engine cylinder due to the pressure difference. And after that pressure again it will be attends to the atmospheric pressure here due to the again flow of the exhaust gas. Later the piston moves from the bottom dead center to the top dead center, and remaining gas whatever is there, that is discharged through the exhaust valve. That is the exhaust stroke. These are the 4 strokes of the operation of the diesel engine. Then here the animated diagram is there. and here we can see that one how the operation is taking place. Okay, the numbers are given. The first number is the inlet stroke. Okay, here intake, that one, the air is entering into this one, then the compression is taking place second, and at the end of the compression the fuel is injected, that is third one. You can see then power strokes taking place. Then fourth one, this when the piston moves from the bottom dead center to the top dead center, the whatever the burnt gases are there, those will be discharged through this exhaust valve. Okay, this is the how the operation is taking place. This we can see the air through the air filter that is entering here, and this is compression, then fuel injection and exhaust. Okay, like that power stroke and the exhaust, these are taking place, and the whole operation how by the cam, how the whole operation taking place, these are also shown, and fuel injector, how the fuel it injects, that also we can show. The operation of the piston you can see here, the 4 strokes of the piston. There is 1, 2 and third one, fourth one. Next, the whatever the operation of the diesel engine is there, that also we can explain with the pressure volume diagram. In this pressure volume, how the pressure and volume variation taking place inside the engine cylinder, that we can get here. The first one, the process O to A, the process 0 to A. The process 0 to A, here at this process the piston sucks the air only inside the cylinder at constant pressure P1. Here in this one 0 to A, whatever is there, air only sucked into the engine cylinder at pressure P1. The second one, B, process A to B. This process A to B is that it is an adiabatic compression process. This is the adiabatic compression process. Piston compresses the air inside the cylinder from the pressure P1 to P2. Here the pressure whatever is that will be from the P1 to P2, the pressure will be increased. Then next process is B to C. It is a constant pressure heat addition. This is B to C is the constant pressure heat addition. That is the combustion of the fuel. In this pressure, the fuel injector injects the diesel, and diesel starts burning by the heat of the compressed air. By the heat of the compressed air, the burning of the diesel will be taking place. At this process, the piston is at top dead center only. The piston remains at the top dead center only. That process C to D. Okay, the process C to D, whatever is there, it is the expansion or a power stroke. It is a adiabatic expansion process. Due to the burning of fuel, high pressure gases expand inside the cylinder from P3 to P4. Okay, that is from here the P3 to P4, the pressure will be there, that expansion will be taking place. Then E, process D to A. Process D to A, whatever is there is a valve, exhaust valve opening. Due to that valve opening, whatever the heat contained in that burnt gases, that is expelled from the cylinder, discharged from the cylinder, that is the D to A. It is the constant volume process. During this process, heat rejects from the burnt gases. Heat rejects will be burnt gases, it will be rejected to the atmosphere. At this process, piston is at bottom dead center. It is at the bottom dead center. Then last process is again A to 0. The F process A to 0. It is a constant pressure process in which burnt gases are discharged through the exhaust valve. From this, the burnt gases are discharged. Okay, again the atmospheric, it is at the atmospheric pressure only, and whatever the piston volume is there, that will be reaching to the top dead center there. Again the whatever the suction stroke taking place, then again compression, the heat addition, power stroke, exhaust. Like this, the cycle will be continuous for the getting the power from the this. The what are the volume changes are there. These are V2, V3, V1. The volume changes and the pressure changes are there. These we can see from the pressure volume diagram. This we can understand from this also the variation of the pressure and the volume during the 4 strokes of the operation of the diesel engine. Thank you for watching video, and subscribe my channel, and you can watch the other videos also. Thank you.